right? And then you have a business component with how do you use technology to combine these three factors, right? And I think that if we separate these conversations, and the question that we need to ask ourselves is, why do we need students to go to university to learn translation? Why can't we do like in Europe, that you want to be a dentist, you don't go to 4 years of university to be a dentist. You're a doctor, you get a 6-month education on stomatology or whatever they call it in the Czech Republic, and you're a dentist, right? Maybe you can have translator engineers, you can have translator doctors, you can have translator chemists, translator whatever other profession. It can become a specialization, right? We need to rethink the model. I personally, and this is just because I studied economics, I didn't study translation, and I lived for 25 years of my life doing translations. I don't believe that you need to go to a university to become a very good translator. You can, it's a skill, right? I know many people, and you do too, because there are good translators and bad translators, right? But the point is that you have a business issue. And what we're discussing, and I think that the biggest challenge that Jean-François has, is to deal with the social element. It's the remuneration of the people. Why are we fighting against technology? Because we're afraid that we cannot make a living, we cannot send our kids to university, we cannot buy a new car, etc., etc., etc. And that's the big fear that holds the industry back. If we rethink the model, we can have translators, which whatever title they have, making a lot of money, the government delivering the translations that the parliament and the judges and the people in the country want, by using these technologies that are created by people in the industry like Jean-François and the other technology companies that we have here. So I think that if we work together, which is the fantasy, instead of against each other, we can have the best of both worlds. I believe that everybody has a very good point here, and the fact is that the judge in Quebec wanted to issue an order in English. Okay, the translation comes 2 weeks later. Can we find a middle ground, right? But I love the fact, and I apologize, my last comment is I'm making this as a non-Canadian, and I love the fact that Canada has rules about this. And this is why what makes bilingualism such an important thing, and what makes Canada a different place than everywhere else.